Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like few weeks worth of time right there, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I did this analysis on Friday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from, and just wanted to quickly go over the chart again. Not really any updates in the sense of, hey, this is a new level of support, or hey, this is a new level of resistance. More so just confirmation of the levels that I talked about on Friday are still indeed holding, and for the most part, that's a good sign. For those of you that did watch the video on Friday, hopefully remember me talking about this area right here around 75, 76 cents, and I used a green line there to denote a level of support, and that was really that key level of support that you would want to see hold. Whereas if it did, that would certainly make the chart look quite attractive. And after the dust has settled today, you can see that it did indeed hold as support. A couple times the bears certainly tried to press down below it, both there and then in the final portion of the day right there. But to give credit where credit's due, the bulls did a good job of holding strong, and that definitely makes the chart look healthy. Now, there's no such thing as a guarantee, so I'm not sitting here and saying that because this held that tomorrow this thing's headed up to 95 cents. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that from a quote-unquote story perspective, that's a good sign that the bulls were able to hold those gains and are working on building this higher base. Now, the price could technically, fall down here a little bit and then go sideways and head back up. And even at that point in time, you'd still have a low set of lows right there and then that low down there. And if you picture those as stair steps, the stair steps would still be going in the upwards direction. Like I said, ideally, what's going to make the chart look the strongest, if the price can stay right up above that 75, 76 cent area, that's going to do the trick for that. In regards to levels of resistance, nothing new here to report. On Friday, I talked about that level of resistance right there, up around the 83 cent mark. And, again, today the price didn't even really get up there and test it or anything like that. So that's still the initial area of resistance. And then also keep an eye on that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average, which keyword they're being moving. So it's going to continue to move its way downwards as time goes by. So all in all, nothing new in terms of, explosive price action, but good, healthy move. And we'll see if the bulls can continue to build that higher base. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.